my dear friends, masters, and gods. Mahavatar TV, along with Mahavatar Foundation, welcomes you all to the free 21 days free holistic wellness program, batch 26, day 11. To watch many more videos, English wisdom classes, you can subscribe to Mahavatar TV English channel. Okay. Before commencing the session, would like to say pranamas to you all. And to our Guruji Rangnath sir, our Grandmaster Maharshi Patriji sir, and to Great Grandmaster Mahavatar Babaji sir, and to all the great grandmasters and to the universe. Okay, today's schedule is a wisdom on sources of energy, followed by question and answers, and followed by the meditation. Okay, today's speaker. Let me give a brief introduction about our speaker, Senior Master M. Om Prakasham sir. He's a retired scientist from ISRO, worked in many parts of India, and worked like and world like Andaman Nicobar, Indonesia, Mauritius, so on. So he also worked in Mauritius, ATR in the year 2000. In Indonesia, he worked as a team leader during Chandrayaan 1 mission. Okay, in the year 2008. He also worked with our former president, scientist Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam sir, during SLV-3 Rohini satellite, which was first satellite launched from Sriharikota in India in the year 1988. It was during his initial days. Okay, he totally worked for summing up to 50 rocket launches, launch missions. Okay, he's such a great scientist, and he has a in the path of spirituality, and he is giving more and more wisdom from in many languages like Telugu, in our language also. Okay, let's invite Home Prakasham sir. Over to you, sir.
Thank you very much, madam. I convey my Atma Pranamas to all the participants and our Rangnath Master who has provided the platform and for such a wonderful platform for sharing the wisdom. And I also thank you for a nice introduction you have given to me about me. So now today we'll discuss about the energy sharing. Means energy resources and how you are going to acquire and what are the sources how affects you. Without your knowledge you will be losing the energies. So that is why just I mention it as energy resources. First, what is the energy? First we should understand the energy is a force, nothing but it is a mass into acceleration. So the mass is the weight of a particular item. The acceleration is the speeds per second square. So and the thing is you can also call it as a spirit or force energy. The energy, neither it can be created nor it can be destroyed. Only it can be converted from one form to other. Like what you do is this from light you are receiving from the stars, sun and moon. And fire is also a sort of heat energy, thermal energy. Then earth also gives items like minerals, crystals, metals, and water is idle energy. From there you can produce electricity. Then this air is also another source of energy. So one is you take prana shakti, that means for your existence, no? That is you can use oxygen, the form of oxygen you get from air. And wind, depends upon the wind speeds. If higher speeds are available, no such places you install a windmills, a sort of fans, no, with a taller height, no. They will, and then they accumulate all they accumulate, they add it up and generate the electricity. Then sky is also a energy source. It's a silence, no, when before the creation of there is space. Space, no, there nothing is there, practically speaking. From nothing to you got all these things. So that is a basic source of energy. Hmm. Sound is another energy. From space, no, the sound is created. That is even recently, no, our Indian satellites for Aditya mission, no, they acquired the energy from the. I mean, that mission is meant for studying the sun and its resources. What are the energies we are getting? So they found that from sound, whatever you get, no, that sound is a omkaram. So from the space, from nothing, the sound which has come is a omkaram. So it was our earlier ancient people used to say that Om is the first energy source where we are getting. And recently with our satellites, we could realize that is actual thing. And sound energy also used for the treatment and other health. When wherever you got like a music theory, and then that music notes, no, which generated, and that even our meditation also, no, Patriji suggests that you when play the flute music and other things, and then the body gets resonated, and you will be focusing on that. So that is another sound energy how you can utilize. Then chanting mantras, then bijaksharas, all those things are used in the your enlightenment. And then our Ganapati Satchidananda Swami, no, he has created some music records for healing purposes. Even if you want to do the some work now, that is nothing but you are spending energy only. You are getting the energy in the form of food, and that energy utilized, converted into your force energy. And then from conversion means now from thermal to electricity, then hydel to electricity, then light is solar panels is used for generating the energy in the form of electricity. So again, when you want to do the work now, that electricity is taken from driving the motor vehicles, and even the motor vehicles also, that electricity is produced from the batteries, that is chemical energy is converted. Similarly, the electrical energy will be converted into a mechanical, the rotational energy, like daily use, you are doing in the kitchen, that mixie, then your also the washing machine and other things. So that will mechanical, it is converted into. Similarly, the electromagnetic waves will be converted into a thermal energy in the microwave ovens. So only it indicates that similarly the electricity is converted into light. So the energy can be converted from one form to other form. So this is the first sentence which is defined, that energy neither it can be created nor it can be destroyed. It's only change into one form to other. The sources of energy means no, you can take stars, sun, moon, all those things. No, there are all sources. Similarly, the earth also, it provides energy for the plants, the growth of the plants and other things. And the plants will be when it is starts growing. No, it takes a photosynthesis process. It takes light from the sun, and the help of photosynthesis process, then it produces food for it generates the food for growth of the plant as well as the food will be used for our human and animals. So all the minerals, micronutrients, and like magnesium, potassium, and also you can find it in the energies even in the fruits and vegetables also. The potassium is bananas, you can say. Then phosphorus in brinjal, in custard apples you will find there also vitamins and proteins. Proteins also can be found in the groundnuts. Then iron in green leaves, and also dates, jaggery. Jaggery again is you are getting from the sugar cane only. Then beetroot. This also provides the iron and other things. Then proteins from the groundnuts. Then omega 3 foods from the this thing, pumpkin seeds. Then chia seeds. Then you will find that sunflower seeds. Then tarbuj, that is muskmelon seeds, and also the sesame, no, that is called til, white color. Then pista, anjira, raisins, akrot, then cashew, then comes badam. All these things also energy sources which provides the omega 3 and the other things. Then calcium is also found in ragi, that millets, no. Then sesame seeds and also this soya seeds. Then carbohydrates, that is another form is rice, wheat, millets. Then insulin is in the asafoetida, that is called methi. Then earth provides metals, no, that copper, silver, gold. Then rare earth metals. Uh, there is silver and gold is used for making ornaments and such things, no. Then brass, iron. Then earthly pots for utensils, what we are using. Aluminum. They are again provided by the earth in the form of energy sources. And water also is another energy source. Will be used for living of planets, animals, human beings. Then fire also helps us in cooking the food and also generating the mean, thermal energy. Then the energy which is in the human body is to digest. No, it is called Detaragni. That is also fire energy. The sun is a fireball where from you will get all the energies. So these are all helps us in living for a better living and other things, no, for a comfortable. In the Bhagavad Gita also the same one sloka is mentioned about the how you take the food and what helps in digestion, no. Amvaishwanaro bhuta pranina dehamatrita prana prana samayukta pachamnamyam chaturvidam. That means the food what you are taking, no, it will be digested in the form of Chaturagni, using also the um, means prana apana, both the vayus, no, will together will make you to digest the food. From the mineral kingdom, no, from earthly parts, now what we'll get? Crystals, diamonds, then all the micronutrients, then rare earth metals, all those things will be useful for us. And from plant kingdom, no, we are getting the energy in the form of medicines, then oxygen, food, flowers, leaves also, honey. Then even if you cut the tree, no, that fire, that wood is used either for fire purpose or your furniture, depends upon the quality and size of the material. Then animal kingdom also will give the energy in the form of milk, then curd, butter, then ghee, all this, which provides that cows and goat, camel, and horse. So these are all the animals which provide us the food and energy. Even the snakes also will help us in that poison for making medicines, and also the skin also will be used for making fancy items. So that is how this animal kingdom, then plant kingdom and mineral kingdom, no, all these things will help us in our existence, for a comfortable living. In this Lalita Sahasranam also, there is one sloka now which gives Antarmukha Samadhya Bahirmukha Sudurlabha. Means here now, what happens now? The Bahirmukha Sudurlabha means now when you do the prayers, chanting irrespective of religion, no? Then stotras, all those things in the form of sound. So that is only a indicator of a third dimension. In the third dimension, the getting results it takes more and more time. So whereas if you go internally, through the pranayama, which is directly connected with the soul, no, and the soul in turn will be connected with the Paramatma, that is the external, I mean, Mooladhara, that is called the main source. So both are gets interconnected. That is when you do the uh, dhyana, that is meditation, no? Which the energy will be transmitted in the form of fifth dimension. So that is why with the speed you can get more and more energy. And when you are connected with the Paramatma, that is more, basic source, no? That is the infinite energy. Whereas we are in the limited energy. When both are interconnected, you are in the infinite stage. So that is called laya sthiti, when samadhi sthiti, when you get that, you will be connected with the external energy. So in the Bahirmukha, Antarmukha Samarajya means now what you are doing is first you are arresting the energies which is being dissipated through your organs, sense organs. That is, you are closing the eyes. Eyes means 80% of energy saved. And then the energies which are going through the hands, now that you are arresting. And then locking the legs also. This another 20%, 100% energy you are saving. And then you are focusing on the movement of the breath. So when you are be with the breath, when you are with the breath, all this your focus is on the breath. So because of that, you are observing the movement of the prana shakti which is going and touching the soul. So along with that, your mind is also going to the, you are connected with the uh, basic soul. Instead of mind, normally it makes 7,000 thoughts per day. Not sorry, per hour, 70,000 thoughts per day. Totally it comes. So all those things you are making it is zero. So in the process of observing. So when you are in the thought process, no, your logical brain will be in the active, which is in the upper layer, no. So that always it disagrees with the basic source, that is soul. When it gives when you got emotional brain, then logical brain. So in the when you are in the alpha state, so that your the 70,000, when it starts giving thoughts, no, your basic frequency will be in the, as per the quantum physics, it is 45 hertz. So when you make the thought process zero, the logical brain get disappears. So your basic frequency will be zero. So when you are zero, the logical brain, when it disappears, no, the through Brahmarandra, when you get the energies, no, that energy is directly routed through the subconscious brain. From subconscious, then it will be going to the soul. So that is called delta state. Delta state means you will be in the zero frequency. And also the what you are doing is the ears which are connected with the external world. Now, first, the external world you are closing by closing the eyes, and the other one is left over is ear, which receives the sound energy from the outside. So what you are doing now, you are playing the soft like fluid music and other things. No, such frequencies now will activate your. There are if you take a Mahati, not Mahati, Saraswati Veena, no, which has got a 24 chords in it. Your vertebrae, no, spinal cord has got a 24 bones. So that each card which generates that node, no, will activate, resonate your spinal cord. So because of that, so the soft music which is played, the veena, flute and other things, no, that will resonate your body. So once it is resonates, all this you will be channelized through the spinal cord. All the chakras, no, which from Mooladhara to Sahasrara, whichever is there, no, all chakras gets resonate, and thereby because of this sound vibrations will make it to easy to come to the interconnectivity of the process. Then in the source of energy, so you also get this like earth provides plants and hill stations, no. There also forests, gardens, and then when you go for the people, our Patriji used to suggest, he used to take the people for trekking purpose means. So there you are getting the pure energy with the highest energy levels. So that is the reason when you get mixed up with the nature, no, you get the highest this prana shakti, as well as the wind blows also will be more. Then the prana shakti which is provided by the plants, no, there will be highly, that is called divine plants. Divine plants means like people tree, then banyan tree, neem tree, then bilwa tree. So all such trees, no, will provide more oxygen than the normal trees. So when you spend time with them, no, you get a more medicated, as well as you get exposed to the more oxygen. So in that process, when you move around or spend time more, means your body, whatever is deficiency in the body, somewhere where you got a, then you are getting a some pain indication that, you know, or gets subset because of the higher pranic energy when you are respirating through the energy sources. So that is the reason our elders used to say that you make one at pradakshina around people remains. So what you are doing, no, that is actually is a source of energy. When you start making a say 108 pradakshina means you are creating a, I mean, instead of sitting there, no, when you are making a movement, no, you observe more and more oxygen. You take this. So in that process, no, the when you spend some 20 to 30 minutes, you get activated more energy by taking the more energy, and also its medicinal values also, like uh, people tree will give you the, so children, those who are suffering for the children, means they want a children. So that what happens, the seeds and fruits, whatever you consume from the people tree, even the uh, kashayam, when you make from the people tree or neem tree, that will help you in the for generating the, those who are not having children, when you start consuming it, it helps you. Like tulsi, that also gives more oxygen. So tulsi plant also will help you in reducing the this thing, what you call breathing problems and other things. Then Indian cow is another source of energy, where it takes oxygen and it gives oxygen. That is, people, elderly people used to say that whenever you find a time, spend with at least weekly once or twice with a cow for at least half an hour or 1 hour, or even 15 minutes is also okay. So when you start doing pradakshina or feeding food for that, so you are spending some time. So taking more and more, it takes all the negativity takes out from you, and also it gives the positive energies. So Indian cow is also another source. Then through here you are getting prana shakti, then pyramids, then this group meditations, then Amavasya, that is no moon day, then Paurnami, then eclipse, solar eclipse and lunar eclipse. That time also you get a this when higher energies. Then music, bhajana, kirtana, then singing songs, instrumental music, and also you when you express unconditional love, that also will give you more and more, means open-hearted, will give you the more energies for you. That is, your blocks are being removed and you are open to the universe. Then another is Ananda Brahma, means spending with the group of people, and playing, and also say what you call uh, a group dancing, group singing, all such things also, will make you more energetic. For energy boosters, is one is meditation, is the process. Normally, if you uh, do 1 hour meditation in a, as, as per the procedure, if you do it now, that is equivalent to 3 hours of sleeping. That means when you sleep for 8 hours in a day, what are the energy you get? Now that you can get it in 2 to 3 hours of meditation. So that is called energy boosters. Through meditation, you can get more and more energy, and because of that, you will be more productive. Means you will be active, and also that is especially during the morning, 3 to 6 hours. Now that is called Brahma Muhurta. Brahma Muhurta means you will get more dense oxygen during that period. The weather is such a way that it is pollution free and everything. Then even the plants also will give you more energy, and the birds which will be singing, no, so such sounds also will make you more focused, and you get more oxygen, and body gets oxygenated, and that will help you in boosting of energy source. So that is why, or that, when you breathe, you should breathe like a child. That is, child maintains a breath rate of 15 uh, breaths per minute. So generally, that is maintained by a child. Means he takes stomach full of breathe, and he relieves the energy. So because of you will not have, universe will take care of all his requirements. He will not ask for you anything. I need food, water, or anything. But everything will be taken care of the universe in the form of mother or parents. So that is why, because there are three things which will help. Is that you will not have any questions, you will not have any expectations, you will not have any compulsions. So what happens now? The expectations will make you to disappoint, and then compulsions will make you to stress. Then questions will make you to anxiety. So that is why when you give it up all these things, even in the Bhagavad Gita also, one shloka is there which explains that you do your karmas. Karma is your right. Don't without any expectations. So this is the same message here also. That because the expectations will disappoint you, and then compulsions will give you stress, and the questions will give you anxiety. So because of that, you will be disturbed. Your respiration rate instead of 15 pulses, it will you get anxiety. Angry means then you will be losing the energy in the form, because that is the reason why Patriji used to say that the best way of expression is just respond. The worst way of doing it is that is reacting. So reaction will make you to lose 10 times energy than a normal expression. So that reactions, if you want to avoid, means reactions means when you live in the situation, in the surroundings, then you will react. If you witness the situation, means you are in the form of soul. When you witness, then you will not react for that. You will think that all things are getting happened as per the soul plan. So the particular situation is created, and the person is coming, and he starts playing his role, and he will go away. So once you have the knowledge that eh, it is a part of a playlet is playing as per my soul plan. So that is jnananang dagda karmani. So means if you do the what you says, if you undergo the karma, it will not help you. It will not gets what happens no. If you with the ignorance, if you are behaving, means what happens now when the chosen person is coming and he is shouting you. It is as per the soul plan. If you don't have that knowledge, now what happens now, you will start reacting to that. Once you react means no, then you will be spending more energy and losing. And the second one is you are carrying the same message and uh, repeating 10 times and taking to the some 10 people. In that process, no, you are getting more and more karmas. So you are adding up it up. The but once you get the jnana the karman means once you understand that the portion is chosen by me, so he is coming and playing that role. He want to teach me something. So that is I accept the situation. Then say after when he expresses all those things, coolly you say that I'm very much thankful to you. Want to you came for teaching me something. I learned from you. So I agree for things whatever say. I will try to accept your things like that. When you express no, then he will not come next time to shout at you. So you say thank you for him and send him off. So that is the karmani. We have to do it in that process. So when you stop reacting, no, then in the process of meditation, no, in the breath rates, no. So when 15 breaths per minute means 4 seconds you are spending on that. If you reduce the breath rate, say uh, 2 by 3, that means take the breath for 2 seconds and leave it for 3 seconds. That is 15, that's 5 seconds time if you are spending, it will be 12 breaths. If you further reduce, no, the 4 seconds you take the breath and leave it for 6 seconds. So in that process, that is 10 seconds means 6 breaths only you are taking. If you further reduce, that is 6 seconds for taking breath, and then 9 seconds for leaving. That is four breaths, which is equivalent to a turtle and python. No, so they breath rate is only that. That is your longevity will be start increasing. So that is why all the yogis like Himalayan yogis and all, no, they will be spending less and less breaths. That is why you can see that Sadananda Guruji who is coming now, he's 110 years old. And how fast, no, when he came to that Vikarabad Newton's campus, no, he was invited on Guru Purnami day. When he was walking on his style, no, all the people are just running around. So such a fast he is walking at 110 age. So that means how they are getting energy means this is the reason. And also the caves, you know, when they are uh, doing meditation, they don't breathe with the nose. The cave will have the lesser energy inside that, no? So that is why they stop totally breathing. Only your the swelling, I mean, sweating glands, no, on the skin, no. So through that they will take the breath. That is a recent, I mean, when some few years back, no, when Swamiji was there from Kerala, who used to teach the Bhagavad Gita, no, Chinmaya mission, Chinmaya Swami Chinmaya. So he gave a demo in Baroda. He was buried in a box. He was packed in a box and he was buried around say 10 feet below. And he told that after few hours, the time he has given some 60 hours, 70 hours, you bring me out. Like that he told. So when he was taken out, after opening the box, he was alive. That means more than 72 hours, he was inside the box, inside the ground. How he has survived means in the yoga position, no, there is a as per the volume of the box, no, the energy inside is defined. They know how much time it takes and other things. So they breathe only with the skin, not with the nose. So that is how they practice the yoga and they survive for a long time. That means reduce the breath rate and increase the longevity, or start shouting and reduce your longevity. So that is the reason instead of 120 years is a defined age, but people are living it 60 to 70, even less than that itself. People are getting dead means because of the reactive way of living. So that is a because of ignorance. So this is the reason how they lose it. And the other one is the in the meditation also when you uh, will help you in like um, total body gets cleaned up. Means in the initial when you have the medical problems and other things, no, you start meditating for hours together. It may be 6 hours, 7 hours continuously, or with a break. That means one is during the process of meditation as well as when other time also you should do Manodhyana. Manodhyana means not only mouth keeping it mouth, even mind also. Both you should keep and meditate. In that, when you do it for say few days, say 10 days or 11 days, 21 days, as per the schedule, now when you make it, no. So to spend minimum energy and focus it on that. In the, during the mount silence meditation, what happens now? Your awareness gets increases. So in that process, what happens now? Trikarana Shuddhi. Trikarana Shuddhi means that is your mean planning this thing what you call thought process. This Bhavana Kshetra, then Vak Kshetra as well as Kriya Kshetra. These are the three Kshetras. No, they are called monsters, Tripurasura. So they are the three brothers now who will be always revolving. They will meeting in a one that in 1,000 years they will come to one axis. So there will be a different rate. So during that process only that when they are aligned, that time only they will kill him. So it took 1,000 years for them to make alignment of the all the this. So from you, this all the thought process, then this one talking as well as kriya. When you bring this all aligned, your all the monsters will get died. Then you get a means divine forces like Icha Shakti, Kriya Shakti, Jnana Shakti. They will be awakened. So that is the main importance what Lord Buddha and whosoever is the same message. In the Ashtanga Yoga also used to say that when correct planning, then correct thinking, and then correct talking, and the correct this one kriya, then have a correct this one relations within the family and outside, then focusing all such things. Ashtanga Yoga, yes, define the same thing. Here also the Trikana Shuddhi, what we have to do in the Aispada Bhagavata, and then Patriji has told all these things. This awareness comes only when you start doing the silent meditation. So once the silent meditation, if you start doing it, no, your energies means there is alignment in your all this process. In this process, what happens now? You will be more focused. Means you will not spend unnecessarily, or means awareness will give you what you are going to think and what you are going to spell, what you are going to do. So this is what you get out of the regular meditation. So once these three are aligned, then automatically your third eye gets opened, and all other divine things will happen within you. So that is the ultimate transformation which makes you all these things meditation. So that you should observe it. So when you start doing this, if you find that this transformation has taken place, means you are fine. So accordingly, you will be doing this. So that meditation will help you in that process. And the same meditation, suppose some of the things which are not cured, say diseases or problems within you. So in that case, what you have to do is a group meditation. Group meditation, what happens now? The individual person's energies, no, like that. Everybody has got a source of energies. They are in the process of meditation. They are getting it, no. All get aligned together. You become the combined force. The combined force will be three times or many times higher than the normal meditation. So in this process, what happens? No, the astral surgeries will takes place during that time. If you do that combined meditation during the process of moonlight, so the moon is a source, no, that Chandrama Manasu Data. That means all your mind is connected with the moon. So moon will take all the negative energies from you, and it cleans. So that is why during the moonlight days, either 3 days or 7 days, that is 1 plus 1 minus, that one day before and one day after, and then moonlight day. Other one, if you take 3 days, then moonlight day and 3 days. So depends upon your convenient. And that moonlight meditation, instead of doing individually, if you do it with a higher source of pyramids like Maheshwara and other things, no, wherever you got a higher energy, even 9 by 9, 12 by 12, anything is a higher source of energies rather than the normal pyramid. So that three times more energy from the pyramid and more energy from the group meditation. No? If you take for a normal meditation, what you get is when pyramid is a divine structure, what happens now that three times the energy it generates. Like you got many other structures. If you take a circle, now all the energy distributed around 360 degrees. These are all engineering structures. If you take a like this is a rectangle shape, no? Here, what happens now? Where the energy received, no, will be just going like this around for a circle or sphere, no, around totally 360 degrees it is spread. But whereas if a square or rectangle, the energy bubbles will be there on the corners, all the four corners. If you take a lightning or a stress, no, they will be like a your chunk like this. So what happens, that has got a energy at this apex, it will be more, it will be like a bubble like this. So that is why all the during the thunderstorms, they use this lightning. They install this lightning arrest on the apex of the higher buildings. So what happens? No, it attracts that energy, and that energy will be received by the lightning arrester, and that energy will be again earthed. It will be connected to the ground. In that process, total that unwanted energies, burst of energies will be grounded. Similar that is one source. Here in the pyramid, 51 degrees will make you 51 seconds of four sides. Will make you the energy focused at the inside the. If you take a Maheshwara, that king chamber, so there you will get the highest energy. That is three times the normal energy. So, or else in the corners of the this one, if you take pyramid, in this the corners of the pyramid also will have the higher energies. So when you do meditation within the pyramid, either you stay in the king's chamber or at the corners of this thing. So you will get, if you are doing a pyramid meditation, then group meditation, and your energies all will put together, no, 3 into 3 into 3. And if you do it on the moonlight day, so total 27 times the energy water you did the normal meditation. So the 27 times of energy when you are passing through your, you will feel that energy which is just thumping, forcing you on the this Brahmarandra. That feeling you will have. So that such a higher force of energy when it passes, no, all the 2,72,000 nadis, no, they get wherever the blocks or everything is there, no, all gets removed. That's called osteosurgery will take place, and thereby you will get purified. And the
Sir, I would like to
then
add one more point, sir. If you take less food, do it fasting, whichever amount we need, that much amount we can have and preserve our energy. Preserving is also like getting energy, right? So,
yeah, but what happens now, automatically when you start doing the meditation, you are progressively you will start taking the less food. That is periodical. Our ancestors said weekly once, or even that Ekadashi, Purnami, auspicious days, no, or else Saturday, whichever you like. No, those days they define it already, and especially during this rainy and winter season, no, your digestive system will be.
less
Uh,
active.
so that is why more and more fasting days will be there in the during this period, that Chaturmasa. So that
Yeah, and
four.
in Japan also, one of the scientists, he took the patent, he did research on doing fasting on Ekadashi and he took the patent. It seems. We know from ages, but they are giving us the proofs. So,
Tragedy, because our ancient rishis and all, no, they defend the days also because of that only. What happens to Ekadashi, you get lot of energies. That is why Upavasa means you spend with time with main source. So thereby, no, then near to the God is nothing but,
yeah.
and then to the meditation means, no, that there upavasa if you do means what happens now. One is that if you take a Valmiki, no, he has not taken any food for months together. That is the reason Valmika means that is a, snake house,
Ant
no,
hill, ant hill.
until it has formed on his body means that many days he has not taken food. See, he was not having touch with any, all the indriyas, no, like your skin, sparsha, everything goes off. Only even ants, everything, even they move on the body also, they will not have the sense of it because they are already connected with the main source. So they will not. So that is one of the indication. So slowly, no, that when you do start fasting, one is when you do fasting, what happens, no, where intake is reduced. You are not taking water or food, so thereby your outputs also will not be there. Means going periodically for washroom and other things, that is not required now. So gradually when you start doing a meditation, the prana shakti itself will take care of you. So that state when you achieve, it is well and good. So to get a practice, what they said, no, they define the days for fasting. So thereby your body gets purified. Even the naturopathy doctors, no, Satyanarayana Raj and all, Mansur Satyanarayana Raj, what he says, no, you do fasting. So that during fasting, no, he suggests take lemon with honey, water. So lemon will purify the body, and water with honey will substitute your energy requirements. So thereby you will not feel tired. That, but they suggest if you want, if you are going to do it more than 3 days or 3 days, it should be under the guidance of, monitoring of doctor, so that your pulse tone, everything will be normal. So if you start practicing this one for 1 day or 2 days, if you can do it yourself, it is good. For longer time, you need a observation.
Sir, it's already 9:55, sir.
Oh, okay. Shall we close it?
Uh, yeah, if you have it, we can have it in next session.
No, just 5 minutes if you can spend, then what are the energy
Yeah, okay,
losing?
sir. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Then another eclipse I already told. Then vegetarian is another. Being a vegetarian, you will not be, means when you do the non-veg means your negative energy gets developed more. So vegetarian is another thing. And then I told that limited food, reducing of the food intake. Then afterwards is the meditation. The another source of this refinement is swadhyayam. Means when you are doing meditation, means you have come to the stage that anahata chakra is activated. Then swadhyayam means getting a knowledge from the books and other things, from higher scriptures and all. So thereby what happens, your vishuddhi means it gets purified. So in this, the Vishuddhi means you are more purified, thereby your speech, everything will be controlled fashion. Then Sajjana Sangacham. Sajjana Sangacham means when it's like brainstorming. So one to other means thereby you get a goodness out of that. Like milk you can store for 1 day, 2 hours without disturbing. And then curd means 1 day. Then comes when you extract the butter from the curd, that will stay for more than 2 days. Then when you melt it, no, you get a ghee. Ghee can stay for years together. The more and more years means that is best better ghee. So that is it is nothing but when individual enlightened people sit together and they exchange the views. No, it is nothing but the angle of your understanding from the other person will, for on the same matter will be different. So when you do brainstorming for this, then you get a better out of that, like extracting the ghee from the this thing, no. So the cream of your messages will come to that. That is Sajjan Sangacham. Sajjan Sangacham means we are coming closer to the truth. These are all energy sources, energy boosters. So now we discuss about the energy losers. How you are going to lose the energy. See, that is one source is self pity. Means we don't have confidence on ourselves. Thereby they will lose this. Though you are doing meditation, everything, one side you are acquiring the energies, but when you have the self pity, you will be losing it. And the other one is the ego. Ego will make you to lose the energy. So when you have the ego means you will fall down even if you are reached to the Agnya chakra also. From there also you will fall down to again Swadhisthana. As long as ego exists, your energy should be at the Swadhisthana only. So for that, what happens in the Trigunas, you will be in the there are three trignosis in the first stage. That is tamasa. Tamas means egoism will be 100%. So thereby you don't acceptance will be zero for you. So Aham Brahmasmi means I am the king, you have to listen to me. My talk only power. So that is why they don't accept throughout their life. Either that is why either they kill the others, they get killed. Like Ravana, others, no. If you take I mean all the three janmas of Hiranyaksha, Ravana, Kumbhakarna, and then Shishpala, Dantavaktra. So all these people, no, then Duryodhana, uh, his brother, so Dushasana. So every day got killed only. They never accepted others. So they are in the tamas pravati. So even though they get attained energy, say if Hiranyakashipa, such a who could rule the total three lokas, but he got killed only. He didn't get enlightened. So they are in the tamas guna. So as long as your ego exists, you will never reach to the attainment of enlightenment. And the other one is means some people know if some party or function is going on, no, there will be unusual way of living. Means they go alone when they sit some corner of the place in a typical appearance, no, so that they get focused by the others. So thereby what happens, no, when you look at them, no, they grab the energies from us. So that without our knowledge, we will be losing the energy for them. Then other one is the magicians, no, they also grab the energies from the public. Mm. Then this one comedians. So they also grab the energies from the public. So these are the five sources where you lose the energies. So that is why you should be very cautious, not only acquiring the energies, you should preserve it. That is a Patriji used to say that no comments means if you are commenting means you are in the tamas guna. You are in the first two chakras only. Suppose they will be doing their as per their conscious the soul, no. Just they got converted from the animal to the that is Shaishavatma, then Balatma. So they do murder everything, no. They are learning in the process of learning. So when they get caught by the police, then they'll be punished and they get learned. Then they realize that I did a mistake. But instead, what happens now? We look at them, we never understand their soul status because we are ignorant. So there, even though we do meditation, everything, but because of that, what happens now? Just we listen to them, we witness them, then we carry that. We more than 10 times we'll carry the message and spread to the others. So in that process, now you will be transferring your good energies to them and taking their karmas to you. So that is a Patriji suggested no comments. So people those are in the tamas guna, no. So there you understand that they are in tamas guna. That is why no comments. In the rajas guna, what happens, no? They will be, I mean, surviving for their recognition. So they didn't got killed, but for even donating everything, no, they want doing any work that they want a recognition. So while looking at such people, no, you should not interfere in their affairs. So Patriji, what he used to say, don't interfere them. Whatever they want, let them do it. Then third one is no comments, no interference, no judgment. So in the first three chakras, you should follow these things. Then the Muladhara is no comments, Svadhisthana is no interference. Then your Manipura is no judgment. Is these three once you follow, you will be coming out of the first three chakras, the physical world. Then you are getting aligned with the soul. So that is soul alignment is nothing but your this thing, three ratnas, no? That is meditation, then Swadhyana, Sajjana Sangachya. So these are the three days told, and thereby you will come out of that, and finally your twin flames, the energy which you awaken from the Mooladhara, from Agnya Chakra it crosses. So thereby you get your when third eye gets open, then thereby just you listen to the internal voice and all the other things, then get aligned with the main, so that both the cells you be in the laicity. So that is why in the Bhagavad Gita also that sloka is there, no? Koti puja palam samam, stotram koti stotra samam, your japa koti japa samam, dhyana koti dhyana samam, laya. So try to get attend with this thing. Of course, it is very difficult. Lord Buddha itself to get enlightened, it took 650 janmas. So each chakra once you want to cross, it takes 100 janmas. So here Agnya Chakra means 600 janmas if you want to cross this. So when you come to the Dhyana state means you understand that you have already crossed the 350 janmas. So from here you can shorten it as following all these things. So this is the energy research. I think I made you a requirement spiritually or not. Actually, time is short. Otherwise, no, I will to tell you about the some of the scriptures, stories which are the secrets behind the stories from the Bhagavata.
We can do it in next session, sir. That portion.
Okay.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much for giving us so much of information from normal physical energies to the spiritual energies, how we have to acquire them, how we have to protect them, and how we need not lose them. So we have to protect it, conserve it, and protect it. Maybe you should not lose it. By doing it, you can preserve your energies.